Hey everybody, Kusmos here, and we are playing Last Dream by White Giant RPG Studio. Last Dream is an homage to Final Fantasy and the NES and SNES era RPGs. Saw the game a couple weeks back on Steam. Showed over 40 hours of non-linear gameplay with branching paths, and honestly I was quite excited to try it out, because I'm a huge fan of that classic era of RPGs. And I'm really hoping that this lives up to my expectations. Also, a big thank you to White Giant, who did give me a free Steam key when I inquired about permission to record. Now that that's all out of the way, let's get started. Alright. We'll start off with a Grey Mage. Named, of course, Kusmos. And it fits. We'll follow that up with a Hunter. Looks more like a huntress. So in that case, we'll shall name her Sraliel. I will say that's one thing I don't miss about the this era of RPG. Having to enter on the old blue screen and deal with the bouncy buttons and all that. Next we're going to go for a thief, who we shall call Jareth. Ultimately because I'm a huge fan of Labyrinth and David Bowie in general. Guy looks nothing like him, but hey, why not? And finally, an engineer. We shall give the unique and very original name Sid. No idea how that came to me. Just no idea, just as though magic popped into my head. Anyways. Alright, I guess we gotta set our options now. Kinda like you getting set your encounter rate. We'll go stick to the standard. Keep the normal difficulty. And save designated locations, because that's kind of the era I'm going for. Yes, we want cutscenes. I guess that's for people wanting to go through multiple playthroughs. Don't have to sit through cutscenes multiple times. Yes, we want to watch the intro. Hey kids, I'll be right back. I'm going to collect some firewood. Doesn't look old enough to be calling people kids. See if you can count back from 60, Katie, and then we'll make s'mores. So is that his kids? Is he just leaving? Okay, at least he looked back to check. I'm not a huge fan of the kind of painted-on looking background. I prefer, tiles, especially something animated with a bit of animation around there. Better head back. Looks like a sudden storm has arisen. It looks nice, just I prefer animated things. I don't understand. I don't remember any of this. Yeah, I can't keep the voice consistent for the character. Is that a helmet on the ground there? What is this? I don't know. I don't understand. Now, why does it say my name there? Haven't I been the one talking the entire time? Well, no, I know I have, but I mean the character. Just now you're running back to your kids? Oh, well. Help! Could it be? What? Isn't that your kid's dead there on that dragon? Where are you? Glub, glub, glub. Gurgle, gurgle. Please, where are you? It's impressive control being underwater and speaking clearly. I know where I am. Where do you think are you? Where do you think are you? What? Must swim back to shore. Help! Why'd you go in there if you can't swim? Please help me! The water burns my throat. Well, my only regret is leaving my kids fatherless. Ah! Gurgle. Ugh. Good, he still breathes. Ugh, my head. I think he's gone. Is someone there? Help me, please. You're lucky to be alive. I need to get you back to Oakwood. Can you stand? I think so. I need to rest. What further is it to this town? Oakwood, you said. We're getting close now. It's only another 5 miles. Alright, I guess I can make it that far. Yes, let's keep moving. These woods can be dangerous. Oh, yes, apparently so. It's a bat demon just flying around. What the hell is that? I don't know. Let's get out of here. Lives here, but he doesn't know what it is. Come, it's almost morning. We're almost there. What the hell? 2 suns? Where am I? Really? I don't see 2 suns. Calm down. I know it's confusing, but I don't believe you're ready to hear the truth yet. Let's just get back to town. Calm down? You've got to be kidding me. As I see, you don't have much choice but to trust me. Or I could just knife you and take what you have and not trust you. Fine, let's move. And so Kusmos arrived in Oakwood. Our story starts a year after that fateful day. In the previous year, Kusmos has befriended 3 locals who help in weapons training and beast hunting in the sewer and around town. Kusmos still has little idea where he is, and Dante refuses to reveal what information he seems to have. The journey is started by what appears to be a small event. The kidnapping of Dante's daughter. That's a small event? That's okay. And so the 4 reluctant warriors, Kusmos and the 3 locals, start their journey not knowing what awaits them. And we play the tutorial, I played the tutorial off camera just so I could be familiar with everything and not make you guys have to sit through it. Oh, and it gives us 1,000 gold, I presume it's called. I guess this is Oakwood. Alright, I guess this is the town of Oakwood. Well, I guess it is. Can I read this sign? Useful. I guess some kind of item shop. Let's see what kind of items are available. Ooh, let's talk to the shadowy cloaked figure in the corner. Ooh, monster remains. Buy all your monster remains if you let me and pay the same price as any item shop. Well, I don't have any. And you... Stores HP. Oh, no. Let's just have 2 of those just in case. And 5 potions. And for now, eye drops and antidotes. Just 1. Hopefully I didn't need that money for something else. Can I do anything with a rock? No. I remember when you first arrived here and you were too weak to venture outside the town to hunt monsters, and instead had to go down the well into the sewer to battle the spiders. We're perfectly comfortable with spiders in your sewers. Okay. My father was sent to the ancient ruins to the southwest when Dante's daughter disappeared. Apparently it was the site of an enormous castle centuries ago, but now it's just a bunch of rubble. Weapons and armor shop? Those doors look really big. I only have used equipment currently. I'm not going to read what they say. Oh good, it tells me who can wear what. Am I currently wearing any... I should find if I'm wearing anything. Well, that's just strange. Equipment. I have nothing. Oh, that was probably it. I probably saved my money for equipment. Alright. For now, let's just buy the cheapest we can. Do I want... I think we'll get 2 of these. 2 of these. 1 of these. And we'll save the remaining pitiful amount of money for... No, I think I wanted him to have... I wanted me to have the one of the torn robes. Ah. And there. I'm really interested to check out the battle macros. I read some stuff in the... well, essentially the manual. That kind of you can set up like actions for all of your people, or not really sure exactly. Okay, our main fighter. I have no idea who our main fighter is. Let me do magic. I really don't need that. She's a hunter. We can afford either 2 daggers or 1 of something else. Let's for now get 2 daggers. Get as much equipment on people as we can. Oh, right, I didn't get myself a weapon. Okay, I have magic. I hope I have magic. Oh, let's fix our rows. I guess I'm on the front by myself. I kind of want... I think I want the thief up here with me. I don't have quite what you might consider standard party layout. Considering I think my Grey Mage is the closest I have to a tanky type. Some of my neighbors called this jungle a garden, but it really needs to be trimmed. You have Dante's ear. Will you talk to him about it for me? I said he was angry. I don't know if that was angry. Ooh, book. The American Henry James. Am I on, like, Earth? Black Boy, Richard Wright. Animal Farm, George Orwell. I've got to wonder if it's supposed to be that I'm... Oh no, there's magic stuff. It's like... I don't know. Let's stop trying to guess the storyline before we get anywhere. Who are you? Hello there! Have you heard the latest rumors about Dante's daughter? Ah, well, you're informed. No, I haven't. I heard that Dante's daughter ran away from home. And he hired some mercenaries to track her down and bring her home. But they never returned. I wonder what happened to them. Sorry, I can't help but, phrases like, they never returned, being all evil sounding. What are those? Oh, it's a cow. And a sheep. And a bucket of water. I guess this is the farm. That would certainly make sense. Ooh, more books. So apparently one interesting mechanic this game has is if you open chests in town, they tend to be locked. And if you have a rogue, you can pick them. Which goes all nice and easy. If you don't have a rogue, I think you can still attempt to pick them, or it automatically tries to pick them. And for each one you open, you essentially get heat from the guards. My grandmother is out tending the garden. I wonder when she'll be back. I didn't see her out in the garden, little girl. But you get heat from the guards pretty much like all across the world. So if I didn't have a rogue, that chest, I'd have a 1% chance or something to have to deal with the guards. And the next chest in the game ever will be 2, and so on and so forth. So if there's over 100 chests in towns in the game, I'm eventually getting cut because I'm opening all of them. But I've got a thief, so it's good. When I was a young child, my grandfather told me a story about a mighty warrior who explored the depths of the woods of despair and made it out alive. I really can't keep consistent voice. Oh, right. When he arrived in Doria, he was a bloody mess, and he died a few hours later due to blood loss, much to the chagrin of the local doctors. There was little the doctors could do for the man. In fact, it was a miracle that he made it as far as he did. But before the man died, he told the doctors what he found in the woods. He told of a powerful demon sleeping in the depths of the forest and guarding an enormous quantity of gold and treasure. Few people remember the story, but the legend of the treasure remains and still pulls in a few foolish treasure hunters each year. None are ever heard from again. Ooh, log. Easily distracted me? No. I've been in this house. Short memory, me? Also, yes. Ooh, you look like a fortune teller. Or a teacher. Young scholar. I've just returned home after studying archaeology in Doria. My professor, Dr. Strand, the royal historian of Doria, is studying the ancient relics of the extinct elven civilization. He seemed to think that a very powerful relic was lost in the desert mountains on the central continent, just south of Oakwood Island. Sadly, the bridge to the central continent is out right now. If you want to know more, I will pore over my books in an attempt to learn more. Check back later, okay? He started to sound a little old there. Ooh, you have a diploma. Okay, I'm gonna stop looking at like all the books because I think they're just, hey, look, we know books. I love books, but you know. Ooh, eye drops. Does that say anything? Ooh. In elven mythology, the ultimate crystal was said to have been a crystallized tear of one of the ancient ones, or gods. Their other holy object, the ballast stone, was said to have been a star that crashed into Terra. The well, large portions are completely illegible. Mass exodus, forever. Amadeus. Oh, those supposed to be Amen. Don't mind me, just picking your locks. Peace out, Scholar Man. Ooh, clothes. Ooh, a sign. West Inn, North Church, Northeast Dante's Mansion. Okay, I've been here. What's this again? Inn. Do I have a house here, I wonder?
It's so relaxing tending my garden, but I'd better be heading home soon to check on my granddaughter.
Oh, that's a scarecrow. Or a, scare whatever flying creatures they have here, I suppose. Butterflies. I kind of wish I could catch butterflies. Ooh, barrels. Let's check them all. See? Potion. Probably nothing in the closed ones like that. Probably would also be silly to waste time sleeping. Ooh, but I can talk to people. This inn is pretty cheap. I've been all over the world, and I think this is the cheapest one I've found. What luck! I trekked across the bridge connecting Oakwood Island to the central continent, and then southeast to the Woods of Despair, because I heard there were some valuable items hidden there. Sadly, the monsters were too strong. I barely made it out alive. I think my next trip will be to the desert mountains to the southwest. I've heard there's some relics there that could be worth a pretty penny. I found this treasure map of my grandfather's things. Thing is, I won't be able to make the trek to find the treasure. It's too far away from town for me. You want it for 100 gold? Yes, but I also will need 100 gold. Can you borrow it? Let me borrow it. Alright, leave me alone. Let me nurse this beer. And I suppose I should get to Dante's church. Ooh, guy. Yes. Hello, little girl. Or guy. There are many fish in the water off the coast of this island. In fact, the water's nearly everywhere teeming with fish. Here, why don't you take this fishing pole? It's old, but it should get the job done for small fish. Also, here are some instructions on how to synthesize a better fishing pole. Might come in handy if you're able to find the ingredients. Ooh, recipes. Alright, up to the church. Grave say anything? No. Hey, are you sitting or do you not have a lower body? Welcome, child. How can the church help you? Wait, is he, like, dead? Why am I doing that voice? Anyways, let's save. Whew. Books. Are these books religious themed? Am I on the wrong side of the table to read the books? Or did books just stop having contents? Did you do anything? But you. Ooh, an organ. Can I play the organ?
I joined the church so many years ago that I barely remember what it's like outside. These are the priest's quarters that I'm here to clean. Feel free to look around.
I don't think I can do a different voice for everybody. Why do they have a book by Winston Churchill? I'm really curious if that's supposed to mean something or if it's some kind of nod. Can I take these? Like I don't know. It seems to kind of throw onto the... Oh, I can't play the organ. It seems to pull you out of the game world, I suppose. I'll eventually find the guy. Ooh, kids. That sounded weird. Kids are always hard to catch in these games. They're... Wait. I think... Aha! I can dash! I want to play tag. Let's play some games. I caught you already.
My dad was sent by Dante to fight some bad guys. Do you know when he'll be back? I'll bet he'll be mad when he gets back and finds that my brother buried his stock of potions outside the city. Where did you bury them?
Ugh, 21 paces south and 23 paces east. I don't care that much. Okay. As a fellow thief, you should watch out for the town guards when you're picking locks in town. Now, if you're as skilled as me, then you'll never get caught. But otherwise, you might have to fight if your thievery is discovered. Get out of my way. The bandits and pirates to the south are getting out of hand. I was hired as a mercenary to hunt them down, but my contract ended a month ago, so I returned home. Luckily, I made it home before the bandits destroyed the bridge connecting the central continent to Oakwood Island. Have you been to the central continent? No, I've not. If you plan on going that way, you should know that the continent is split in half by rivers and mountains. That's fairly common. The split has become more extreme since the bandits destroyed the central bridge. What? Does it make sense? The largest city on the central continent and the only one with a seaport is Doria. If you're looking for a ship, then that's where you should head. Dude, you just have random helmets laying around and booze on the floor? And one chair.
Ooh, and chest.
Yoink. That won't be for me. It really looks like I can get into there, but I can't. Okay, I'll eventually figure out where everything is. No, I won't. Ooh. You can buy skill points? Can I sell skill points? No. That's interesting. Do I talk to this guy? You're getting strong. I remember when you first arrived here with only the clothes on your back. Dante dragged you to town, put you up in his spare room. I guess that's where I live. Dante's mansion. Let's hit this way. I've always dreamed of leaving this town and heading south to explore the central continent. Although, the western half of this continent is much more expansive. The eastern half is less well known because no one has explored the depths of the woods of despair. In the west, man, this guy's really talkative for a daydreamer. In the west, there are the desert mountains and the forest tower. To the far southeast is the earth cave. All are prime locations for treasure hunters. With all the weapons training and monster hunting you've been doing, you may be strong enough to leave Oakwood Island and go exploring. I'll just have to live vicariously through you. Yes, vicariously, that's what I meant to say. Oakwood Cemetery, anything? Ooh. Hope is the armor of the wise. Kindness their weapon, courage their mount. The destination of all their journeys is with understanding.
I come here every day and talk to my husband.
That's... I don't know if it's sad, it's kind of just a normal thing, I suppose. I was visiting a friend here when I was trapped by the bandits destroying the bridge to the south. My brother and I are mining the mountains at the tip of the northwest peninsula of the central continent. Well, okay. I'm not certain why I care about that. Imagine probably anything these people say to me I'll eventually have to care about. Ooh, chickens. But that probably lives down in town. Can I talk to chickens? Yes, I can. Okay, let me out, chickens. Scarecrow. I went to this house? Probably, yeah. That's what thief I talked to. Ooh, big house. Let's search it. Ooh, I'm gonna steal from you, Dante. Money! Piano! Bed. It's a chest. No. Anyways. Let's finish looting the house first. The bed looks comfortable. Approach it to rest. Ooh, stuff. Guess this is my room? Crazed Traveler kept raving about the number. Oh, really? 07312013. I have no idea what it means, but I thought I would record it in case it happens to be useful. Dante. Am I supposed to remember that number? I rather hope not. Let's rest. There's a cutscene when I rest? Sure. You fall into an unusually deep sleep and begin to dream. Thousand years ago. So good of you to join us, Nix. I'm very sorry. An experiment ran a bit long and it wasn't safe to leave it unfinished. Enough with the excuses. I have important matters to attend to after this council, so please let us get started. Very well. Let the Elder Council commence. Several days later. Why doesn't it work? I'm performing the incantation exactly as written in the veneer text. I'll try it one more time. Damn it! This necromancer means work. Necromancy. I miss you so much, Persephone. We'll soon be reunited. I don't know what gender these people are, so I'm just making it up based entirely on the name. There must be something I'm missing. A few weeks later. Next, we have heard some truly disturbing rumors that you have been practicing the forbidden art of necromancy. Those rumors are true, but I see no reason that these arts should be forbidden. I have everything under complete control. You may believe that you have everything under control, but there are reasons that the veneer forbid these practices. Even correct incantations can result in unintended and catastrophic results. Stop being a fool, Nix. We know well that you miss your wife, but this is the path of madness. Guess Nix is a guy. Oh well. You know nothing of my pain. Please, Nix, listen to reason. You must abandon this research. We will stop you, by force if necessary. You wouldn't dare, Tethys. Leave me to my research. I'm well aware of the risks to myself. What he doesn't seem to understand is that the risk is not just to himself. We must prepare ourselves for the worst. I agree. We'll need to gather the ballast stone from the Earth Cave to have the full power of the Eternal Orb. You don't think the Ultima Crystal alone will be enough? We shouldn't risk it. Deimos and Deuterium, I would like you to leave for the Earth Cave at once to collect the ballast stone. As you wish. Immediately after the confrontation with the Elder Council. How dare they attempt to tell me what I may or may not research? Now that Deuterium nor Deimos has been on the council for more than 100 years, I cannot believe they would have the gall to tell me what to do. And Tethys, that emotionless simpleton, She will never understand the type of pain that I felt when Persephone passed away. Here it is.
Nyx picks out a text titled The Living and the Dead, A Study of Necromancy by Mosine Pilis.
Perhaps I am performing the incantation in the wrong order. It could be possible that I cannot draw a soul out from the well of souls. I will attempt to raise her spirit inside the well, and then physically bring her out. That doesn't seem right. What are you?
This body is powerful. It will serve nicely.
Wow, it's way fast.
It will be good to feel sunlight once again on my skin after all these millennia.
Several weeks after Nyx left the tower. Elders, there's terrible news regarding Nyx. We've all been concerned with his absence from the tower over the last several weeks, but it seems he has finally surfaced near the great city of Alexandria.
That poor fool. Who knows what he awoke with his necromantic incantations? Helios, Tethys, ready the airship. We must make haste to Alexandria and subdue Nyx before he destroys any more. Deuterium and Deimos have not yet returned from the Earth Cave with the ballast stone. I'm afraid we'll only be able to temporarily subdue him until they return.
Let us make haste for Alexandria.
Meanwhile, in Alexandria. You foolish mortals, so willing to throw away your short, pathetic lives. Such fun! This is your last This is your last opportunity to give yourself up. If you resist further, the king has authorized lethal measures.
Surrender? I'll never go back to that prison.
Charge!
That was a really slow charge, and that guy ran into a tree.
Retreat!
Worst army ever. Ethra, Helios, and Tethys prepare to fly to Alexandria in the airship. Several hours later.
Blessed Vanir, it appears we are too late.
What makes you think that? Dead bodies? Fire? Nah. They're just having a party without you.
He's lost his mind. What could cause him to slay all these innocent humans?
Indeed he has. Nyx is enormously powerful before... Nyx was enormously... Right, he's enormously powerful before this madness, and it appears that he has only grown in strength.
We must find him as quickly as possible. Let's follow the wake of destruction.
Please. Help. Me.
Tethys, please help that human. Helios and I will track down Nyx.
Of course, Ethra. I don't know who's who.
Follow me, we must be cautious as we move forward. Poor child, I can heal these wounds, but not your spirit. What is your name, child?
Esmeralda.
Moments later. Prepare yourself, Helios. Nyx was second in power to only myself, and we should assume he has likely gained strength after he was stricken mad.
Oh, come on, hurry up.
Die, insects!
Elves, perhaps you'll put up more of a fight.
Don't you recognize us? Bird!
I would say that is inconclusive.
Attack with everything in your arsenal! Enough! Release me! I will not go back to that prison! Your fate will be decided by the Elder Council.
Flashback's really long, guys.
9 months later. Are you sure about this?
Yes, I can't be reminded every day of how that monster violated me. A half-breed child would be abomination. Whoa. Okay.
Very well, we'll have to find a safe place to abandon the child. I can understand your wishes, but I can't be party to murdering an innocent child, even if it is half-breed.
We can't do it in town. We'll have to travel far to the north and leave it at the church in Snow Hill.
We'll leave as soon as the child is born.
Oh, what a strange dream. Alright, guys. I know we didn't really get to much... Well, didn't get to any battling or anything, but got through a lot of potentially interesting exposition. We still have to talk to Dante downstairs, but that's probably going to be next episode. Catch you later.